So here we are, this is FM22, the beta version. We've taken over my club Watford, and here it is in all its glorious form, the first screen that you are greeted with. Let's take a little dive into what it says. So, first of all, you plug in your picture and it churns out something that's meant to look like your face. Not sure I see the resemblance there, but let's go with it anyway. So, Ranieri is out. He's only had one game in real life and Lawson is in. I don't expect us to last 2 years at the rate that Watford go through managers, but we've come in to try and save the club from relegation. Let's go on to the next screen, see what we're greeted with. So we have a transfer budget of just 2 million. Okay, and a wage budget of $1 million a week. So we don't really have too much to play with in terms of building this squad. And having been a Watford fan, boy, this team needs some looking at. We have got great, superb training facilities, great youth facilities, good youth recruitment. And we don't even bring through any youth academy kids anymore. So, I mean, literally the last one was probably Gifton or Williams, I don't know. I mean, probably Watford fans, you'll be able to throw out a few more, but I genuinely can't think of anybody other than Lee Hodgson maybe, that come through the youth academy that actually play sustained football. Anyway, I digress. We have been a media prediction of 19th, and that's about right. We got promoted from the Championship last year and had our best spell in the 80s. Although I would say our current period is still pretty good. Couple of promotions, couple of relegations, but we're still in the top end of the Football League. Let's have a little look at this best 11 report. I do not know what they are talking about here. 4-4-2, and I can't see Ismail Assar at all. So he's a glaring omission from this team here. Cucho Hernandez and Josh King up front as a 2. King Sema on the left-hand side. Sissoko as a right midfielder. Not sure I get that. Tufan and Cucho in centre of midfield. Danny Rose playing at left back. and Ngakia at right back. Siriauta and Kulu are the 2 centre backs. And Ben Foster in goal with his cycling GK YouTube channel. Anyway. Let's move on. We've got a lot of loan obligations out there right now. A lot of players that will never really do anything with the first team. So we've got a lot of clearing out to do. Club vision is sign players under 23 for the first team, sign players under 21 for the future, and do not sign players over the age of 32. We've got an ongoing 5-year plan of signing young players to develop for profit. That's pretty much in the game plan there, and then work within the wage budget. That is also something that is pretty important to the club. They are saying this year we've got to fight bravely against relegation. Well, we will try. FA Cup 5th round and League Cup 4th round, and then as we go into the 22-23 season, we want to become an established Premier League team. Scott Dewsbury, congrats again. May this be the dawn of a successful new era. Should have in brackets there for about 3 games. Schedule a press conference, yeah, sure, let's do that. And our squad friendly, yep. And then we will meet with backroom staff every fortnight. Here we go, the save, yeah. So, this is the first screen that you're greeted with. I'm being paid 18 grand a week on a 2-year deal, taken over from Claudio Ranieri. Sorry, buddy, and we'll see what we're going to do. Players in the last year of contract. Okay, Andre Gray, he is on 70 grand a week. 30-year-old, he is definitely not having a contract. He is going to be sold for sure. Ben Foster most likely will retire at the end anyway. And Kulu, don't know much about. Dominus Quina, I think he's one of the most talented young players that we have at the club, but he's out on loan. We'll see how that goes. And most of these guys we do not know enough about. Daniel Phillips probably doesn't cut it at the Premier League. Ryan Cassidy, now here's one lad who actually, if given an opportunity, could come through. along with Thiago Kuka. And then there's a bunch of younger guys that have got decent potential. Sonny Lowe Everton, I've seen him, he's meant to be half decent. And there's a couple of others that are still like 17, 19 years old, way too young to be trying these guys out so early in the so early in their careers in the Premier League. Tactical direction, I'm not really sure right now. This is just going to be a quick little dip dive into Watford. We're just going to accept this because we're not going to negotiate. Squad selection rules, sure. And then English transfer window in progress. Yeah, Arsenal spent 142 million. Okay, we've got to do something. Create tactic now. It's telling us to do that. I'm not sure we want to do. Let's just pick what they're telling us is our favorite. Fluid counter-attack, sure. Let's go with that. Choose a formation. And of course, we're gonna have spent a lot more time on getting this formation right. 4-3-3 DM wide. Yeah, I think we'd probably look at doing that. Let's go with that. And there we go. Okay, let's get into this lovely sidebar here. Now, everyone is banging on about the data hub. Yes, you can't see anything until after 3 league matches. Let's go into the squad. This is our first team here. Ben Foster is wanted by Al Jazeera. Okay, maybe his YouTube career can lift off out there. Christian Kabasele is wanted. He's also listed. Could we get some money out of Bournemouth? I think so. I mean, he's not that bad. He's 30 years old though, and if we can get some money for him, I think we look to get rid of him. So let's offer him out. So Christian Kabasele out. Craig Cathcart, 32. I mean, I think I'd like to offer him out to see if we can get some money for him. Troost Ekong. I need to see this. Troost Ekong, passing of 8 is generous. It is generous. Although in the centre-back areas, we are in real trouble. Adam Messina is wanted by Everton. Okay, goodbye, my friend. We are going to have a massive clear out in this Watford squad. Ken Sema, no, I'll keep him around. Dan Gosling was good enough to help us get out of the Championship, but now is the time to let him go. Sorry, Dan. Tom Cleverley, he can stay. Now, Imran Louza is meant to be, look at that, he's worth 25 to 29 million, 22 years old, and we have just not seen enough of him. Surely he's got to play in our team. And then let's look, Emmanuel Dennis, 23 to 33 million. He started pretty well and he will feature somewhere up front. And there's Ismail Assar. Didn't feature in that best 11 team, but he is worth 45 to 60 million. And boy, oh boy, he's going to be important for us in terms of staying in the league. João Pedro got high potential in the last in FM21. And if you ever watched a thing on the Wonder Kids and Omega Luke, he played and João Pedro became the best player in the game. So he has got to be part of our plans moving forward. Let's have a little look in our reserves. Where can we find that? Let's have a look. Where's the squad depth? Oh, it's here. Interesting. Where can I find? Where's our reserves? Interesting. Development Centre. Under 23. Under 23s. Okay, I'm not sure I like that view. There we go. Wow, Jeremy Ngakia is in the reserves, so let's put him straight into the senior squad. Most of these other guys, yeah, you're probably just gonna sit in the under 23s this year. Who's in the under 18s? Have we got anything of any potential sitting there? No. Okay, well, what about here? Jabril Fanji Toure. Wow. we'll probably never even see him play for Watford. Here's Pochettino's son, up to 1.1 million. Cool. I can't wait to really have a little look at these players. Now this guy, Kawado Bar, was at Rochdale. He's actually a German youth international, just come back, had a great season. So he's up to 8.8 million. He has got some potential. He could be half decent. Okay, what else have we got here? Dynamics, yeah, everything's pretty poor. Club info, all right, lovely kits. Look at those. All right, legends. Where did Troy Deeney end up in this? Where is he? What? Hold up. Am I being absolutely blind here? Tommy Mooney, Elton John. Troy Deeney is not in favoured personnel, and he's not in icons. Okay, I'm not sure about that at all. He goes down as, for me, probably an icon here. Unless I'm being absolutely blind, I can't see a Troy Deeney in there at all. All right. I do like Alman Abdi in there. Is a favoured personnel for sure, but Deeney's got to be in here. Where is he? Let's have a look. Deeney. Where is he? Here he is. There's Troy. Not for sale. Target forward. Look at that. 131 goals in 386 appearances. Legend. Anyway, best of luck to Troy Deeney. He's a legend at the club. I don't understand. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. So we're going to really dive into this career now. We're going to look at kind of what we've got. If I was to pick a player for left back over here, probably Danny Rose. Let's go over this side. Kiko Firmino's got some big injury problems. So we're probably looking at Ngakia, which he's good and he's young, but is he good enough for Premier League right now, especially to stay up? Ball playing centre back, I'm not sure we have one. If you've ever seen Cathcart and Cabaselli and Troost-Ekong try and pass, not good enough. Sirialta, passing a 10. Cathcart, he can ping it a little better, so maybe Cathcart. Cabaselli, let's go Cathcart. And then probably Sirialta, I like him. In the DM role, who have we got? I mean, Sissoko's more of a box-to-box, but we're going to have to look at that. Yeah, we'll go. See, I don't really know much about Tufan. Look, he's got some great stats. And what about our other lad, the old, Lauser. What's Lauser? Let's have a look. What's his advanced playmaker? You will not be playing in an advanced playmaker role at Watford, that is for sure. Deep line playmaker, maybe. And does he play in that little role? Yeah. That's probably why he hasn't started so much for us so many times. Can't find a place for him. All right, inside forward over here, probably looking at Dennis. We'll have a go with Ismail Sarr over on this side. And then up front, who knows? I mean, Cucho maybe Josh King. Slim pickings, really. Slim pickings. And then Cabaselli gets it there too. Ashley Fletcher, I'm not really sure, mate. I know you came in on a free, but I'm not sure you're cutting it at this level in Premier League. We'll have to look at that. Well, we don't have much to play with. Backman or Foster? Probably Backman. Wow, this is going to be a challenge. We've got 2 million, so we're going to have to sell some players. This is going to be interesting. All right, so we'll come back to this one. Happy FM22 day to all of you, and go ahead and pick your teams. This is the beta version. You can fail, try out those tactics, learn the players, and then when we do the real career save, you'll have a bit more of an understanding of the game. All right, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and let's go the Hornets.